Hi friends, I Robinson. Welcome to our YouTube channel Star Science Robinson. Let's get into topic. Cleft lip and cleft palate. So what is cleft lip? The cleft lip, it is a fissure or opening in the upper lip as a resulting of a failure of the embryonic structure of face to unit. What is cleft palate? The cleft palate, it is midline fissure of palate, forms passageway between the nasopharynx and the nose. We'll see the embryonic development about the cleft lip and cleft palate. So before going further, I'll draw the cleft lip and cleft palate in embryology development. So before going further, so we'll just name that what the development in the fourth week of the embryology development. It is a frontonasal prominences and it will be in fourth week it is developed, and we can see maxillary processes which is being developed in fourth week, and we can see oral cavity. At the same time we can see mandibular processes which is developed in fourth week embryonic stage. So as we see at the week of 4 to 6, we can see the development oral cavity. At the same time we can see mandibular processes, and we can see the maxillary processes, and we can see medial nasal processes, and we can see lateral nasal processes, and we can see at 4th to 6th week we can see the main important nasal pits. So that is the important in 4th to 6th week we can see the nasal pit. So this is the major important development in embryonic stage at 4th to 6th week. So we can see at the end of the 8th week or 8th week we can see the medial nasal processes combine together to form a intermaxillary process. The failure of this medial nasal process combining or fusing together will leads to cleft lip. So this is the normal way in embryology developmental stage. So if it is not occurring properly, then we will have cleft lip and cleft palate. So we'll see one by one in our diagram. So the first diagram which I'm showing you right now, it is about a cleft lip and alveolus. So this is about the first step of our cleft lip. So here we can see there is a gap between a lip, that is near the alveolus, that is gum. So that is about the first type. So we'll see about the next type in our diagram. So first we'll draw. So this is right unilateral cleft lip and cleft palate. So here we can see the cleft lip, at the same time cleft palate. So the main important is here gap between the lips, at the same time palate. So we can see here in this type of diagram, so there is unilateral, so it is only one side gap of the cleft lip and cleft palate. So this is a lip, so where we have a right side a gap, and this is a alveolus, the gum. So next we can see the hard palate. So this is the hard palate, and which is bony. So next we can see inside it is a soft palate, and we have a uvula. So this is about the right unilateral cleft lip and cleft palate. So that is the second type, and we will see the next type. So we'll draw first, and so next we have a bilateral cleft lip and cleft palate. So bilateral itself the meaning, so both the side of the nostrils will have a gap in a lip, at the same time in a palate. So that is the thing which we are seeing in this diagram. So in this diagram we can just imagine when unilateral it is only one side, when it comes for the bilateral it is double side. In our next diagram we just looking into a cleft palate, only cleft palate, there is no cleft lip, so there is only cleft palate. So when there is no proper fusing of the primary and secondary palate, so it will occur as a cleft palate. So here once again we'll see how the cleft palate will happen or occurs. So when there is a primary palate and nasal septum, at the same time secondary palate shelves. So at the fourth week, and if it is not formed together, so at the fourth week, then it will lead to cleft palate. Either side, we'll see about the another diagram of fourth to sixth week, how the developmental of the embryology will occur in this particular type. So there will be somewhat the primary palate, at the same time secondary palate. So the primary palate is in front or anterior, and when you see the secondary palate, it is a posterior, so where the fusion will start occurring. So if it is not properly fused together, then the cleft lip palate. So at the 8th week, the secondary palate, that is fusing of the both maxillary process, and the primary palate is downward growth of the intermaxillary processes. So this will occur at the 8th week. So when there is no proper fusing of this primary and secondary palate, then it will lead to cleft palate. So thank you friends for watching this video, cleft lip and cleft palate. It's Star Science Robinson. Thank you once again.